Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, January 17th, and we're going to do a couple cards. I chose a different deck today, the Sacred Medicine Oracle by Aisha Frost, and of course the Dreamer's deck. Sorry. Just dropped a card on the floor. And then I want to talk about mindset. As you know, maybe you don't know, but I have been doing Shape Reclaim program with several patients, and they're kind of struggling with mindset. And this is kind of a lesson for all clients, all people out there, right? Like whatever you focus on is what you're going to bring back to you. So if you're a little negative Nilly or negative Nancy, sorry, the glare on my glasses is not cool. And I'm feeling much better, by the way. I still look like crap, but okay, what do you do? But if you're constantly telling yourself this is a pattern I need to break, or that I can't do it, I've never done it before, I'm so frustrated, my body doesn't like this, my body's this, my body's that, instead of telling it things that nourish your soul, like, hey, you'll get through this. Hey, let's nourish our body with some bone broth. Give it some good nutrients. Give it some good vitamins. And sometimes that is not restricting calories, but it is adding good, healthy calories to your diet, and not restricting. Give yourself some good water, some good minerals like LMNT, Spectrumin, Spectralite. I think it's Rhyolite. There are so many different ones. If you want a list of them, hook me up. There's even minerals in the Nutridyne fruits and greens. Good old-fashioned Celtic sea salt is a good mineral. And emotional support. Do you have a good emotional support system? And do you practice daily affirmations, law of attraction, those types of things? Listen to Abraham Hicks to get you out of a funk. It's very good to get you out of a funk. Oracle cards. We just had 2 fly out. Are another way to like break the funk, break the cycle, get you out of your head. Journaling, talking to a friend, listening to a podcast, having a Reiki session, an energy healing session, by far will help anxiety, will help depression, will help just kind of like take the stress out of your neck and shoulders. It can, I shouldn't say everybody, some people say they don't feel anything. And then a few days later, I check in with them and they're like, things don't seem to bother me quite so much. Voila. You may not always feel the physical sensations of Reiki, but it still works, or energy healing, whatever modality it is. There are hundreds and thousands of different types of practitioners out there. It doesn't make them bad. I mean, there isn't a bad one. You may not resonate with one that you go to or choose, but there's more. So keep plugging along and find your person, find your tribe, find whatever. And in the comments below or description, I listed more ways to help change your mindset and the importance of that. But we can't keep telling our body negative thoughts and having negative feelings and expect different results. So be kind and gentle with yourself, whatever you're going through, whatever your stresses are, just be kind and gentle with yourself. Journal it out. And the preferred method is handwriting it out. But sometimes people are resistant to that. So if you don't feel like journaling it out by handwritten, you can talk it out. There's all kinds of like voice activated. You can put it in your reminders and your notes section on your phone, whatever you want to do. Sometimes when I'm driving, I tend to use the voice app to journal things and thoughts and feelings. I get a lot of inspiration and downloads when I'm driving. Yeah. What else do you want to know today? Or should we just get to the cards? Okay, I got to put my glasses back on for this. But from the Dreamers deck, I know that nothing can get in the way of what is meant for me, and I am on the right path. Look at the moon in that picture. And we're just getting out of the energies of the full moon. But I know there are several planets that are lining up and going to cause some havoc. And you can see, other side, that indicates to me that those planets that are lining up like that. Anyway, good card for today. And I know that it is important to celebrate each win, no matter how big or small. And I am celebrating me, which I am doing these videos and staying true to my divine wisdom and intuition, sticking it out in a business that I love and brings me joy and is hopefully going to bring me some big windfalls here pretty soon. But I'm keeping the faith. And with keeping the faith, I have to tell you, my dear friend Jenna and I are starting a new podcast called Living on a Prayer. And it's going to be a bunch of stories about how to keep the faith, how it all came about too, because we were just having a conversation and I kept hearing all this music and I'm like, what the hell are all these songs coming into my head for? And then she's like, oh, we need to do a podcast together. And automatically it was like, Living on a Prayer is going to be it. So super excited about that. It's in the works. So hopefully you'll tune in. Anyway, there's that card. So celebrate every win, whether it's just drinking clean water, whether it's not having 12 beers today and it's just having 2, 3, maybe 6 instead of 12. Maybe it's choosing something simple like, okay, we're in Wisconsin. We're like the Friday night fish fry type people, right? But maybe it's choosing baked instead of deep fried or battered. Maybe it's choosing a salad instead of potato. Maybe it's whatever. Celebrate the little wins. And from the Sacred Medicine Oracle, and I love this deck. It gives me a lot of confidence in my abilities. We'll just say that, because we all need a little boost, right? When we're not feeling supported by friends and family, and we're not feeling very up to par, which for me, I'm very energy sensitive. When the moon's funky, when there are things like the fires in California, when there are earthquakes, when there are hurricanes, I'm picking it up and I feel it in my body. Sometimes it's emotionally, sometimes it is physically, and I have to stop and think, is this mine or is this whatever else is going on? And also, like when I'm out and about, I pick up other people's stuff. I can almost always tell when somebody has an ache or pain because I'm feeling it in my body. But anyway, back to the card. Elder Wisdom, number 14. Look how big. Look at that sacred sage he has, and the moon or the sun in the background. I think it's sun. Very beautiful. Well, let's consult the book because this is a relatively new card deck for me, and we'll see if it resonates with anybody. If not, no big deal. Move along. It's a long one, so I'm going to read it anyway. In Indigenous communities, elders are revered and honored as the wisdom holders, the way showers, and the knowledge keepers. When we sit before an elder and ask for guidance, we offer them our sacred medicine of tobacco to receive Creator's wisdom through them. If you are at a crossroads right now, this card asks you to sit with the medicine of the eldership. There is great value in receiving guidance from someone who has walked the path before you. Elders have a powerful vantage point, as they too have veered off course over the span of their lifetime and now carry a potent insight and clarity. Okay, for me, that is confirmation because I want a business coach to help me expand and grow my business that feels 100% right and authentic to me, and hopefully not cost me more than I can afford as I grow. But this may be for you, like trusting your intuition on a career path or a change, or it might be choosing the right practitioner, just trusting that. In your search for eldership, please remember that while knowledge is important, a true elder embodies wisdom, and reaching a certain age does not necessarily prove this role in community. Think back to the words spoken, the stories told, the memories shared with you by the wise ones in your past, present, and the answers that you seek are there. There is much more richness from the elders that have and will continue to touch your life. Just as we offer tobacco, offer your gratitude to the elder medicine and see the answers that have been provided by the wisdom of the ages flow forward into your heart and into your soul. And these ones come with an affirmation as well and a sacred ceremony. I'm not going to read the sacred ceremony. If you want that, reach out to me and I will send it to you. But the healing affirmation, because we all can use the affirmations, right? I recall the guidance and advice of the eldership in my life and walk the path of wisdom. When I read that, I hear one of my most precious clients' voice in my head, Barb Hart. She was amazing. She still is from the other side, just FYI. All right. And then number 41, the Anishinaabe, the good being and worth. Look at that. It's a beautiful card too. Back it up a little bit. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this video stuff and how things look. Beautiful. So let's see what that one tells us. I know what they mean to me, which is beautiful in itself. And I feel like it's no coincidence that I got a little under the weather this week, not just because taking care of my daughter, but because I'm transitioning. Like, I'm done with the bullshit. Like, I want to grow my business. I want to be me 100%. I want to be vulnerable like I am now. I want to not have to work 3 other jobs. So that's my goal for this year, to quit 3 of my jobs and just do what I love to do, helping people 100% of the time. All right. So as children, we are constantly measured against goodness. Are we well behaved? Do we follow along with the rules set out for us? Are we polite and respectful? While there is nothing inherently wrong with these ways of being, when these are the standards constantly expected from us, we lose part of our childlike spark in medicine. The Anishinaabe definition of the good being is the one who has been created by divine breath. When we return to this truth, the medicine of this card reminds you of your inherent worth. You are deeply and profoundly good because you are. There is nothing you need to prove. There is no way you need to act. There is nothing that can take this away from you. God damn, that's hitting home because all my life, that's what I've done. We are constantly told we are not enough, that we need to fix ourselves. Collective messages that we can't escape. This card invites you to return to your childlike innocence and untangle yourself from the beliefs of what being good truly is. It is time to see through the illusion of the messages that you have been fed. The Anishinaabe people, you have your own connection to the divine source, and you are being asked to remember what that is. I'm remembering, and I'm done. Again, it has a sacred ceremony, and if you want that, I will send it to you, but please reach out to me. The healing affirmation is, I am inherently good, and I infuse my child self with this truth. So I hope these resonate with you, and if not, again, move along. If you're interested in working with me, definitely reach out. As you know, or maybe you don't know, but I do advanced muscle testing that until you experience it for yourself, it's really hard to understand and acknowledge the true worth of it. I do energy healing, which is amazing in itself, which both services can be done remotely or distantly. So you can do that from the comfort of your own home. I also do, lost my train of thought. The Shape Reclaim program. That's my new baby for sure. If you're interested in that, reach out to me. Psychic mediumship. I do that. Spirit parties, medical intuitive, whatever you're interested in, just ask me a question. We'll see if we can help you. If I'm not a good fit for you, I'll certainly find somebody who is, within my group of knowledge, I guess. And if they know anybody, they will definitely help you find somebody as well. That's all I have for today, I guess. Let me know what I can do for you. Have a good day. Happy Friday. Choose good thoughts.